approximately 2:30 p.m. we got received of a house fire, structure fire here in the 1300 block of Judson in Evanston. First arriving companies found heavy smoke and fire. The alarm was immediately upgraded to a Mavis box. After we received report of a victim possibly trapped on the third floor. We had companies from 8 communities attend here to assist us with this fire. We were able to put the fire out. The fire was struck at about 3:45. We were able to struck the fire out, put the fire out.
Did you say there was a victim on the third floor? Or what?
We initially received reports that there was a victim on the third floor.
And
so,
did you find anything? Or
the primary and secondary search found no one in the building. It's a multi-family building. 14 people were affected by will be displaced by the fire.
Do you know how many units?
There are 4 units in this building.
how did you manage to knock it down, Chief?
Well, the fire had gotten up into the attic space of the building, the structure, and so we started off with an offensive attack, and partway through that we had to go defensively to get control of the fire. So we were able to get in there, control the fire, put it out, and then we went back into an offensive mode with the companies we had and get control of the fire and put it out.
So was the fire only contained in the third floor, or did it affect any of the other floors?
The fire,
Chief?
I'm sorry. The fire started up in the attic space area. It's all under investigation now as to the cause and origin. And when we know more about that, we'll let you know.
How did you hear about the fire, Chief?
I understand this came through from the 911 center, so it could have been called in by someone.
Was there any danger of it spreading to the adjoining structure?
There was always that possibility, and for a moment there, it was trying to, but like I said, the companies were able to keep it in check and prevent that from happening.
Were people evacuated from the buildings nearby?
I'm sorry.
Were people evacuated from any of the buildings on the other side?
I don't think the other people in the other buildings are affected by this.
Okay.
It's just this the fire building that will be affected, displaced.
And do you know how many people were there?
40.
But when the fire started, how many people?
I don't have an exact count of how many people were at home when the fire started.
Yes.
Chief, approximately what time did this fire come in?
The fire came in at about 2:30.
About 2:30.
2:30, yes. And we immediately went to the Mavis box.
How many suburban companies do you have here?
We have 8 suburban companies came in to help us. We have Skokie, Morton Grove, Wilmette, Winnetka, Northfield, Park Ridge, Glenview. Let me see if I missed anyone. And we also have some chiefs from Winnetka and Skokie.
Any estimate of damage?
The estimate of damage will be made by the Bureau, and they're working on that as we speak.
Do you know if all 3 floors of the house were damaged?
I haven't been inside the structure, but just from my observation here, I would assume that there's been quite a substantial damage to the structure.
Yeah.
Inside, you mean smoke damage or what
Smoke
else?
damage, water damage, things of that nature.
How about the structure's integrity? Is that in danger at all?
That will be assessed by the building department and the Bureau, and then the determination will be made. For all the people that have been displaced, the Red Cross and have been notified, and they're working with them right now to take care of them.
So there's 14 occupants all together. You did get a report of maybe someone being on the third floor. It was not confirmed.
The initial report we got was that there was someone on the third floor. The companies that did the primary search and the secondary did not find anyone.
And you said it appears to have started in the attic?
From what I can see,
Yeah.
the majority of the fire was based up there.
Okay.
But like I said, it will be investigated to determine the origin. cause.